Hello and welcome back, cool cats, to another exciting session from Oboro Gaming Presents, a first playthrough series. This is the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, and my playthrough episode of 14. A warm welcome to the show. Alright, let's go ahead and first load my saving. I did a bunch of stuff off stream, like pretty much explored the new area with the new spell I got. Actually, I think it was all done in the previous episode. I haven't really done anything off stream, actually. Think about it. Well, we have a story to attend to, so let's go ahead and do that. Do I have any shards I want to... Nope. Save it up. Oh man, I gotta teleport over here. It's okay. I'll build up my... What are we using? Oh, need arrows. So short on arrows. I love that it's really cheap. Oh. Wait a minute. Which is better? A little by a little? Okay, yeah. I think 100 might be better. Oh! The stick drift! Hey. Another one? Ooh. Technically, Kaifri's dead, so... But there's some kind of more bigger evil. Hey,
フェイ、出番だ。
着火の力見せてあげる。
隠れていてくれ。
いつでも呼んで。
ここに来てくれ。
そばにいるね。
フェイ、今て。
おいで。
何が入ってるんだ。
私たちのいるところは
5 chests here.
この足場。冒険の準備をする。自分で動くんだね。すごーい。時間が経つと先に進めなくなっちゃうよ。急げー。
決めてやる。
力。
隠れていてくれ。
休んでるね。真っ暗な場所も私の炎で照らせるよ。
力を貸してくれ。
宝箱がある。早く開けてみようよ。
悪くない。フェイ、こっちだ。
はーい、
フェイ、頼む。
着火の力見せてあげる。
後から行く。前を頼んだ。
先に行くよ。
ここに来てくれ。隠れていてくれ。後から行く。前を頼んだ。
エリオット、ついてきてね。
フェイ、頼む。
ギュー。
さて
これは
何が
いい
入ってるん
ものが見つかる予感。
だ。よし。
重そうなハンマー。すごいものを見つけたね。
ふっふっよっよっふっ。でふっよっよっよっふっ。
とっても強そうなやつがいるよ。今敵が落としたすごい力。
フェイ、お疲れ。フェイ。
休んでるね。
ふっふっよっ後から行く。前を立て。出番だ。全力だ。
エリオット。
どうすよっふっよっよっ。さて何が入ってるんだ。
魔石のかけらだ。たくさん集めるといいことがあるよね。
ふっふっふっふっよっふっでふっでで
どんな敵が来てもへっちゃらだよ。
よっふっふっよっでふっでよっ力を貸してくれ。
着火の力見せてあげる。
これは危険だな。
わあ、敵だ。びっくりさせないでよね。やあ、イリオットが負けるわけないもん。
なんとか切り抜けたな。こいつの中身はと
魔石みっけ。どんなことができるようになるのかな。
ふっふっよっふっふっふっ
火をつけられそうな場所がある。私の出番かな。
よっよっよっふっふっ何が出るかな。よし、
この鍵特気をつけてエリオット。なんだか怪しい気配を感じるよ。わあ、出た。すごいやつ。わあ、本気をあと一息だよ。さらに強くなったみたい。エリオット、負けないで。この調子で決めちゃえ。よーし、これで終わり。時の扉見。
Also, there is another era. Ooh, oh my god, that means we gotta explore a whole nother era. Oof.
過去に戻ることができればいいが。
ミュー族に会うには魔法の時代より昔に行かないといけないんだよね。
なんとかたどり着けることを祈ろう。さあ、行くぞ。
次の時代で封印の手がかりが見つかりますように。着いたね。ここはどんな時代なんだろう。
まずはそれを確かめないとな。
じゃあ早速聞き込みだね。魔法に詳しいミュー族にもきっと会えるよ。
フェイはいつも前向きだな。
エリオットが一緒だもん。なんとかなるって。新しい時代の調査に出発。私も冒険家みたいになってきたかな。
Okay, you talk way too much. Wait, I thought it was just less talkative. We got a bunch of quests. What were quests? Oi. Reconstruction, magic. Okay, we'll go back and do those, but let me get the town and stuff here first. What the hell? Why are we in a tropical? Ah, what the Oh, yo, we got people in the stream. Welcome, LED Bus. Hope you're doing well. Yes, another Square Enix gacha bites the dust. This time is a big one. I told you guys. Ever Crisis is gonna close because no one plays it. There's the famous gachas. I actually have several friends and colleagues that played, but no one played Ever Crisis, and I knew that it's gonna eventually lead to EOS. Next one after that is this Gaia. I don't think Square Enix should make any more gacha games. I think they've been tainted. No one trusts them. Ever Crisis, but one thing good about Square Enix is that they got the money, so I guarantee you're not gonna see the end of Ever Crisis. Ever Crisis is gonna probably come in as a stand. They're gonna resell Ever Crisis. They're gonna reskin it and sell it like Final Fantasy Resonance. Guarantee you. They're gonna call it the remaster of Final Fantasy VII, because that's what the remake was supposed to be. Ever Crisis was basically the remake that we all wanted, just better graphic version of Final Fantasy VII. That's basically Ever Crisis. So I guarantee, not this Gaia, Dissidia, sorry, Dissidia, not this Gaia, Dissidia is next. Why did I say this Gaia? No, Dissidia is next. But yes, it's gonna come back though. I bet you even when Dissidia ends, it's gonna come back as a console game, a single player console game, just reskin. Square Enix is smart. They're making money off the gamer twice. God, and then people are gonna be okay with this. Like, I can't believe like gamers are okay with spending money twice on pretty much the same game, same story. Like, wow. Yeah, I might be a Square Enix and Final Fantasy fanboy, but like, my goodness, I stopped buying all those ports. Like, how many times are they gonna have to report Final Fantasy before I like stop buying them, you know? That's why I didn't buy Pixel Perfect. I refused to buy Pixel Perfect. First of all, I don't like how Pixel Perfect looks like. That's I prefer the old Super Nintendo pixel art. And secondly, I've bought so many reports of their games. I'm not gonna buy another one of the same game. Shoo. Well, you never know. Their new remaster of what's it called, Dissidia might have everything. You know, who knows? I think they should, honestly. Like, if they're gonna rehash a previous game, they need to add something like that makes us like want it, like something better, honestly. Yeah, but I guarantee you Ever Crisis is gonna come back as a single player game. Square Enix doesn't love. I don't think anyone in Square Enix loves their product anymore. I think the last time Square Enix loved their products was with Hironobu Sakaguchi. I guarantee you Tetsuya Nomura does not give a shit. Tetsuya Nomura does not give a crap about any of the product. He's just trying to make money.
Yeah.
Hironobu Sakaguchi, he truly cared about his titles. Yep, and people are gonna spend twice. People who spend money on Brave Exvius is gonna go ahead and buy it again. I refuse. I spend way too much money on Brave Exvius. And I guarantee you the story is gonna be either the same or similar. I bet you the freaking the little bad guy troop they have is gonna be his dad. And they all have some kind of backstory why they're doing the evil stuff they're doing. I guarantee you, they're not gonna change the story. They don't have any people in Square Enix that can make great original stories. They're just gonna recopy the Brave Exvius story. Ooh, who are these people? Yeah, this is like past. Like, we're in fancy clothing.
念のため調べさせてもらうぞ。
もうエリオット怪しいものじゃないよ。冒険家だよ。
Wasn't there supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts gacha?
近頃は蛮族や魔物どもの襲撃も増えているっていうのに。
そんなに蛮族たちが襲ってくるのですか？
ああ、そうだよ。剣や弓矢がいくらあっても足りやしねえ。ヒルクの言う魔法とやらが使えるようになればちょっとは楽になるかもしれないけどな。あんなの当てにできるわけねえだろ。
掟を守るしか能がない連中がまたヒルク様をバカにしてるよ。
竜族と交流できれば魔法だって学べるかもしれないのに。
おい、誰が掟を守るしか能がないの。またヒルクの世まいごとか。いい加減にしろ。
世まいごとなんかじゃない。魔法があれば蛮族や魔物にも怯えずに済むのよ。
そのためにも竜族から魔法を学ぶべきだとヒルク様は。
竜族も蛮族だろうが敵から教えを請うつもりか。奴らとの接触は禁じられてる。里の掟を何だと思ってるんだ。やめろ。里の者同士で争って何になる。頭を
We
冷
got
や
a
せ。
portrait character.
カイ様。皆が掟を守ってきたからこそ今の里がある。里の掟は絶対なんだ。これからもそうあることだ。誰かの力を借りる必要などない。見かけない顔がいるな。
俺はエリオット、冒険家です。旅の途中こちらの里に立ち寄りました。
取り調べはすでに済んでいます。問題はないかと。俺はカイ、この里の長だ。面倒事は起こしてくれるなよ。
ねえエリオット、この人たち竜族を知ってるんだね。
そうみたいだな。とはいえ交流があるわけではなさそうだ。
それに魔法のこともよく知らないみたい。
どうやらここは人間が魔法を覚える前の時代、つまり黄河の時代みたいだな。人々の様子も服装も魔法の時代とは随分違う。
ヒルクって人は竜族から魔法を教えてもらおうとしてるんだよね。
何か手がかりがつかめるかもしれない。会いに行ってみよう。
Okay, we got a new area, Age of Budding. And we also have a first time chatter. Welcome, welcome, Demio. Good afternoon, hope you're doing swell. I'm assuming DC means Discord. I stopped using my Discord. Wait, I want to leave. No! I stopped using my Discord a while back, and I only use Discord amongst my subscribers. So, you know, if I have any reason to hit you up, thank you for the handle. But I rarely use my Discord. I just play games. Well, that's not a really good reason that a game will go. You know, Ellie Dibba's first soldier didn't even last 1 year. And that thing is entirely PvP based on Final Fantasy VII Final Fantasy VII. If Final Fantasy VII's first soldier didn't succeed in not even in a year, I don't know about Dissidia. It's so crazy how First Soldier closed like the first year. Nuts. And that was the time when everyone was like, Square Enix gacha games are terrible. I bet you Miyu is Miyu's mother or something. Ooh, there's a chest here somewhere. Aha! Dissidia has a bigger fan base than Final Fantasy VII? Are you out of your mind? Dissidia has a bigger Final Fantasy base than 7? Are you crazy? What are you... What? Where did you get that from? 7. Final Fantasy VII has a smaller fan base from compared to Dissidia? Are you out of your mind? Like, I know you say some crazy wild claim, but to say Dissidia has a bigger fan base than Final Fantasy VII, you're crazy. That's just crazy talk. Ooh, it's Kai. But before we talk to him, wait. You played the last Dissidia gacha for 7 years, maybe. Humans are weak. Stay away from the Miyu? Why? They have magic. Are humans gonna betray the Beastmen after learning magic from them? That would make sense actually. Like it would totally be a Team Asano game. What am I supposed to do? Search for her. Ooh, item shop. New items, please. Yes! Another vial.
これ便利だよね。今度は何を入れるの？
Yes. Tell that to Square Enix, who's just about to release the third of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Revelations. Staying on just Final Fantasy VII, clearly not. Yeah, tell that to Square Enix. We know, we as the fans know, tell that to Square Enix. They're about to release another Final Fantasy VII title next year. And I bet you Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core is going to come out as a standalone too. They're milking Final Fantasy VII because they know people are going to buy it. But why would they listen to people like us though? Like, for every one of you, there's 1,000 that disagree with you. So like, why would Square Enix listen? Same thing with me. For every one of these diehard fans like I am, there's 1,000 casual people who don't care. They don't care about the old Final Fantasy style. They want the new one, and it will just get on like that. we old fans are dying breed. We really are. Not just saying that. We're old. They have to accommodate for the younger kids, and younger kids don't really care.
失敗か。
あなたがヒルクさんですか？
確かにそうだな。何か用かね。私は忙しいんだが。
今のは魔法ですか？
そのつもりではいるがね。小さな火をポンと出すのが関の山さ。魔法で様々な奇跡を起こしたという入族のようにはいかないね。
そのミュー族ですが、どこにいるかご存知ではありませんか？
そんなことを聞いてどうするんだ。お前さん、何者だ？
俺は冒険家のエリオットです。ミュー族にどうしても会って聞きたいことがあるのです。
深い事情がありそうだね。最後にミュー族が現れたのは10年近くも前の話だ。里の近くに現れてね。当時の長が男たちを率いて追い払ったんだ。その民族は北の雪原へと逃げていったそうだよ。
エリオット、聞いた？北の雪原だって。
10年も前の情報だが、手がかりが残っているかもしれないな。貴重な情報ありがとうございます。早速探してみます。
お待ち。もしミュー族に会えたら伝えてほしい。どうか我々里の人間に力を貸してほしいと。
ミュー族を恐れている人も多いようですが。
つまらん偏見に怯えているだけさ。神話の時代、ミュー族は大いなる災いを鎮めたとも言われている。
There's another
彼らは
age.
他の蛮族とは違う。人間と対話する理性を持っているはずだ。
わかりました。ミュー族に会えたら伝えてみます。
すまないが頼んだよ。
ミュー族の手がかりが見つかったね。北の雪原に出発しよう。
Oh, we can leave? Then alright, let's do the quest. Now our main story is up there. Let's start doing the side quest. Fact. I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with you on that, Elliot. But maybe where you're from, but not where I'm from. Where I'm from, the average person is not a gamer. In America, in Southern California, maybe out of 10 people, like 4 would be a hardcore gamer. 6 out of 10 would just be an average person. They have their own interests. Like, I'm an avid gamer. I work in the gaming industry. I work at a huge gaming companies. The people I know, like personally, not even 10% are gamers. There's regular people you forget. Maybe from where you are, but no. The kids play the games, not the parents. My best friends, like my closest people, their kids play the game. The godsons. My godson plays the game. His parents don't play the games. His parents never touch games. They're busy watching dramas and like their Chinese shows. Like, trust me. I don't know. That is not a fact. And I actually have the numbers. And kids play more games. In America, at least. I don't know where you're from, but yeah, in America, kids play games. And you have to consider Fortnite, Call of Duty, those are games. Like, people might not, we gamers might not argue they are, but they're games. Not really. All my friends don't want their kids to play games. They want them to study or do sports. The kids end up buying games because they don't even buy games. They go to Steam and download free games. Most of my friends have to discipline their kids to stop playing games because they go and get free games. Like, I know 2 of my friends' family, they have like restrictions on their kids. They can only play a game a certain amount of time. They have to study. They gotta do their after school studying. They gotta do their sports. They gotta do their music lessons. Games? No. Yeah. Adults? You think adults play more games? No, kids play more games here. For sure. Do you know how many free games there are? You're talking probably about physical games. So like, you might want to do a little research before making bold claims like that. Honestly, like, my goodness. We're not just screwing. You said fact. That's not a fact. There's free games, and you know what? Kids are smart. I know kids that are already pirating games, okay? Kids are emulating games. I didn't know how to emulate games till I was in college. Like, these little, like, 10-year-old kids already know how to emulate games. I have to ask my godson sometimes. I had to ask my godson how to. Yes, you're only talking about physical games, right? Like, yeah, but you forget digital games are still games. Call of Duty, those are games. We hardcore gamers be like, oh, Call of Duty, FIFA players, they're not gamers. I'm sorry. In the eyes of the gaming industry, those are gamers. And they give the gaming industry way more money than the ones like us complaining about physical games. Everyone that complains about physical games, let me see your physical game collection. It's maybe 1 out of 100 people has a big one like me. I have a big physical game collection and I lost a lot. But nowadays, no one cares. No one cares. Even myself, like, sometimes I don't want to wait or drive to go get a game. Especially if it's a game I don't care about. Obviously, if it's like a Final Fantasy title or a Square Enix title, I want the physical. I bought the collector's edition for Elliot myself. I have a giant clock. I'm so for physical games. I'm old school, but I know why they're going digital. I work at the gaming industry. I completely understand. Completely understand why they're going digital. I don't like it, but it's the future. For every one of us that love physical, every one of us, we're dying. Like, we're literally dying. I'm like, we're close to. If you're from my era, you're now almost 50 or a little bit past 50. There are some really older gamers that I consider they're like a little bit plus 50. But like, if you're where I'm from, we're about 50-ish now, or like maybe about to hit 50. We've already passed the midlife crisis. We got like maybe 30 years. Oh, I hate it. I think it's stupid. Because honestly, it's not like they're gonna lose a lot of money for it, but I understand it. Like, it's the same reason why companies do EOS. When no one cares and no one buys it, why would you waste money? With all the layoffs in the gaming industry right now, because the gaming industry bubble is about to pop. Our bubble needs to pop. We gamers are put video games on a pedestal. Video games should not be a blockbuster movie budget. What the hell are we doing? Video games are supposed to be about something fun to take us, escape the horrors of reality for a little bit. God damn, we made video games into a way of life that if a video game doesn't sell, people start killing themselves, they lose jobs, they can't get another job for their life. Like, it's what the hell happened? So like, what the hell happened? Like, video games have become way too big. It's like a Marvel movie now, like GTA 6. It's gone crazy. I mean, I love the fact that everyone plays video games now. I come in an era where, in high school, they would kick your butt. I've had people steal video games, break it in front of people's faces. I myself got, had people try to kick my ass because I played video games. But I love the fact in this new era, video games are accepted. But having a $1 billion budget, expecting $1 million sales, that's how video game companies die. Like, dude, sometimes you're not gonna get 1 million people buying your game. It's just, even if you're the trendy game, unless you're GTA 6, right? Like, well, like I said, the people in my era are 50-ish. Luckily, I'm not 50. I'm very close, but I'm not 50. But I have friends and colleagues. A lot of the game developers I know, they're 50 plus. What are you talking about? Like, I'm considered a young in the industry. I'm actually very young for what I do in the industry. Most of the execs and stuff in the gaming industry, they're like 50 plus, man. especially Asian. Maybe America and Western developers, they're younger. No, even Western. Look at ID. IG Software, Doom. Yeah, like, you're young, you young kids. That's right. Video game has been put on such a pedestal that unless Square Enix sells like 1 billion copies or $1 billion worth, it doesn't consider it a success. My goodness. Back in the day, I don't think Final Fantasy like 6 were expecting 4 million, sales. That's crazy. Just make video games. That's why I hope the indie, now the indie scene. I love the spirit of indie, but a lot of indie games, they suck. I'm sorry. Like, a lot of people think video game development is easy, and they just go ahead and think anyone can make video games and call it indie. I'm sorry. I played a lot of indie games because I have to for work, and some of them are like really bad. I mean, yeah, you're a one-man studio, and I understand, and it shows. But if you're expecting to sell like crazy amounts of copies to stay alive, yeah, no. What are you talking about? Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo era? I grew up in the Atari Nintendo era. What are you, Super Nintendo era? Super Nintendo, I was already like middle school. I grew up in the Atari Pong Nintendo era. PlayStation, Sega Saturn, those discs, that's way later. I was already in high school when that came out. And it's not Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo, it's Genesis or Mega Drive. Sega Saturn is the PlayStation era. What are you talking about? It's Super Nintendo, Genesis or Mega Drive. I'll take Mega Drive. I'm okay with being old. I don't know about you young kids. I've accepted the fact. I've already passed my midlife crisis. I'm okay with being old. Why do you think I have a YouTube channel? This is because I am getting old. I'm recording all my playthroughs so that when I develop Alzheimer's or a mental illness, which I'm guaranteed going to, a lot of people as they grow older in this generation, they all get Alzheimer's and all stuff like that. And a couple of my family relatives have developed a lot of like mental cognitive issues when they got older. That's why I created my YouTube channel, so that way for my family not to deal with me and have to worry about like me forgetting them. They just put me in a nursing home, put my YouTube channel on shuffle, and let me just watch my own videos. Because I guarantee you, even if I lose all my cognitive abilities and forget my like family relatives' names, I will guarantee you watching myself play video games is gonna put a smile on my face. I've been a gamer since I was born, and I will die a gamer. So when I could only drool and I can't even eat food, I told my family, you don't need to take care of me, just put me in a nursing home, tell the nurse, put my YouTube channel on shuffle and just leave me there and until I die. And I think that would be the best way for me to go. I will be born a gamer and I'll die a gamer. Yeah, that's why I'm working so hard to record all my video game sessions, especially the nostalgic. When I play old games, like, yeah, well, my parents don't either. My parents' solution to mental health is beat my ass. I think that's pretty much all Asians. Like, well, not anymore. My friends, they're actually pretty like very nice. They don't touch their kids. I grew up getting my ass beat, so the belt was my dad's best friend. Actually, I'm gonna go exploring actually now. Let's see. Yep. ADHD, all those OCD, whatever, they beat your ass out of it. Oh, what the hell? There's a quest here. Oh, no. Alright, let's do safekeeping first, I guess. Yeah, that's why I'm very proud of my friends. They don't touch their kids. And one of my godson turned out great. My godson turned out great, and they didn't touch. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure a lot of people have, great relations with their fathers and stuff like that. I don't know specifically about yours, but cancer is a terrible way to go. Me, on the other hand, totally different. I hate my dad, and my dad and I don't get along. We tried killing each other in the past, so we don't really get along. My dad and I physically try to take each other's life at one point, so my dad and I don't get along. I've been wanting my dad to die for several years now. When I was young, now that I've grown up, I accepted the fact, and I never forgave him, but I don't hate him, because hating on my dad just causes me anguish. It's not gonna make him any sicker or make him any nicer. It just makes me a worse person and makes me in pain. So I learned like 20 years ago to let it go. My mom is not controlling at all. My mom is actually not tiger mom. My mom is absentee mom. My mom let my dad do whatever, and she just kind of like sat there and did nothing. I would have loved to have a dad that was awesome and a like a scary mom. My cousin has that. Actually, no. No, I'm sorry. My cousin has two scary mom and a dad. He has scary both. But I heard controlling moms can be very scary. My auntie, she was super controlling with my cousin, so I understand controlling mom. Like, they can be scary. But my dad had problems. Yeah, I guess it does. But the sad thing is though, like, just on personal, not with anyone else, this is just me. My dad has been sick for the last 20 years. Every year I get the speech, this might be the year your dad's gonna pass away, so be nice to him. Every year we get some kind of phone call. Your dad's in the hospital, I think it's time, he needs this, he needs that, and he just won't die. He just won't. I've gone to the point where I'm like numb. Like, if they called me tonight and said my dad died, I'd be like, okay, finally. Like, not in a sense like, oh, finally, good, he's dead, but like, finally he has some peace. Cause like, the guy's been trying to die for the last like 20 years. I'm like, I'm so like emotionless to it. No, what I care about is the family I made. My friends are my family. I got to choose. I mean, I love my mom, but like, she's not really. I'm a middle child, so she loved my brother, while my dad loved my sister. So like, I love my mom, but we don't really, are not close. So like, to me, my important family is the one I chose now. The friends I have, the one like the godfathers, my godson's parents, the other friends I have, they're my family. Honestly, I've gone to that point. Like, before, I'd be like, this guy is the devil. Like, the world would be better if this guy's dead and stuff like that. But then I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know what? Just, I hope he finds peace. Like, he's sick. It's not like he's been faking it for 20 years. He has been sick. The man has how many heart surgeries, and the guy's a freaking robot. My dad is a robot. He has so much like stuff done to his body. Like, I don't even think he has original like veins anymore. Like, one of the craziest surgeries he did was a triple bypass, I think, where they took veins from his leg to put it in his heart because his heart artery was like giving out, and the man wanted to go drinking right after. The man, after being discharged, like, I'm gonna go drinking, let me drive. So I said, no, I'm not gonna let you drive, Dad. You just came out of the hospital. And he's like, no, I want to see my friends. I want to see my friends. I want to get out of here. I'm gonna drive myself, and we're gonna go drinking. And then I got in a fight with him, and then he kicked me out of the house, and I've never been back ever since. And then from that on, I'm like, you know, why do I care about a man who literally wants to go drinking after a major heart surgery when the doctor said don't? And then he made the entire family worried that he's gonna die. And then he literally tried to like stab me for not letting him go out. So I said, you know what? Screw this person. No, he had like a... Yeah, not even that. He just freaking came back from a surgery. He's hopped up on medication. He's so hopped up on like either not morphine, because they don't prescribe morphine outside. The nurse that visits him give him morphine, but like he's hopped up on drugs. I even told him I'll drive you and pick you up. He's like, no, I gotta see my friends. Now, as I got older, I did understand. I did a little understanding as I got older on that exact moment. When I was young and that happened, I didn't understand it. I thought he was selfish and stuff. But then as I got older, when you just go through like something that almost kills you, you really try to think about stuff that brings you only happiness. And I guess to him, his family doesn't give him happiness. Obviously, I don't get along with him. He doesn't like my brother. The only one he likes is my sister, and she was way too young at the time. So he probably wanted to go see his only happiness, which was his friends. And he wanted to, because he's Korean, so drinking is 100% with Korean. So I kind of understood why he wanted it. I thought he was irrational about it. I mean, why can't you just let your son drop you off and then pick you back up? That's the common sense. But like, after I had my lung surgery, like I start a little bit more selfish, I guess. I try to not be selfish as possible then, but after I almost like worried about like dying and stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try it out, or like I'm gonna go see my old friend, or I'm gonna go skydiving eventually. I wanted to do it. I was scared, but now when I had a health scare, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do everything possible in my life, because you never know. I don't know what religion you believe in. If you don't, we don't know what's gonna happen to us after this life. So enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of it. You never know when tomorrow you can die. I had friends that just collapsed and died, and I'm like, I feel so bad for them. Like, they were perfect health. Accidents happen. That's why enjoy. That's why I don't understand gamers. They're like, I only play this. Why? Play everything. Watch every movie. Eat every food. Experience as much as you can. Everything in this life has to offer. Granted, you might not like some of them, and then don't do it. There's food I will never touch again. There's food I'll never touch again because I don't like it. And there's like stuff I'll never do, but at least try it. Oh yes, I am. I'm definitely gonna go skydiving. I'm probably gonna go in 2027. I told everybody I'm going. My family gave me shit about it, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it at least once before I die. No, I haven't. You know what's funny? I didn't even know it came out. I had no idea Toy Story 5 even came out. I'm like, really? I forgot someone told me, and I'm like, really? They did not market that thing to me. I guess the ads on the stuff I'm doing, yeah, I deleted it. I guess the ads from like the social media stuff I do did not tell me about Toy Story 5, because holy crap. I grew up watching Toy Story. I loved it. I kind of wish they ended it at 3 though. Like 4, even though I like 4, I feel like 3 had the perfect ending. Like they didn't need to bring it back. 3 had such a perfect ending. Like 4 was okay, and it gives open like basically 4 opens it up for a Toy Story universe. This is also the problem I have. Everything nowadays isn't about selling something because it's fun or enjoyable. It's about creating because it's marketable. Especially video games. It seems like video games nowadays is not about, hey, let's make a fun game that people can enjoy and then hopefully we'll make some fans. It's gone to the point where if we make this game, is it marketable? Can we market the characters? Can we market the music? Can we market the script? Can we market this? It's like no longer about just, is it fun? Magic and one safekeeping. Magic and safekeeping. Magic and safekeeping. Magic! What happened to just creating something and finding fans that like it and stuff like that? Now it's like people are creating based on the fans they want to make. Like, why don't you just make something enjoyable? Something that you want to have fun playing. That's what I do. I'm just gonna wait for it to be on Disney Plus. I watch a lot of the movies these days. I just watch it on Disney Plus. Look, I'm an old school person, but I don't even go to movie theater. Are you gonna give me crap when I'm not gonna give them crap when they get rid of physical theaters, because I watch everything digital now. I really don't want to go out into the movie theater. There's kids. Everything's expensive. It's loud. I'd rather, like you said, I'd rather wait 6 months and watch Toy Story 5 in the comfort of my home. Preferably in my underwear, probably with some food, And then I can't get mad. How can I get mad that if they announce that physical theaters are going to be taken away? This is the problem with humans. They would prefer digital, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, we're taking away physical. How dare you? And they'll be like, when was the last time you bought a physical game? 15 years ago. I asked one person. He was one of my employees, like in the QA department. When that physical announcement came up, he was making a big deal at work that day, right? So I asked him, when was the last time you bought a physical game? It took him freaking a good 3 minutes to answer me, and it was like a PlayStation 3 game. I'm like, God damn, you're the reason why the industry has such a bad name. You guys complain about everything and don't even do it. Like, if you're gonna complain, buy it. I do. I buy physical. Heck, look at the price. I mean, what? Oil price, yeah. Look at the oil price. You can't even. It's so hard to get things imported now. Like, it's so expensive to get imported stuff. Back in the day, I mean, it was expensive, but now it's really hard. So yeah, everyone's going digital. Heck, I bet you 40 of those people that complain, you pirate games anyway. So what the hell are you guys complaining about? I mean, wait, what? Magic. Safekeeping. It's in the kingdom.
もういいの？じゃあ行こう。
よっ。
Yeah. Freaking man. Oh, gas prices are crazy. My work is an hour away. I started taking the train and bus now. Luckily, I get to work from home for most of it, but I still gotta go down and do like meetings and big events. I don't drive, it's expensive. I take the metro now. It's crazy. I don't know where you're from, but woo! We hit the gas prices never heard of. Who the hell is the freaking quest dude? Is this safekeeping? This is not safekeeping. Oh, no wonder this is not safekeeping. Okay. I actually buy limited edition stuff. I actually have limited edition, like the $400, $300 stuff. And yeah, I'm big physical game guy, but yeah, let's get over it, guys. Like, honestly, more than 90% of gamers don't buy physical anymore. It's a small number, and that small number are only getting smaller. Because you guys joke around dying breed. No, we are dying. We literally are. The gamers that bought physical and stuff like that, we are slowly dying. Every year I lose a friend at least once, either some accident or some kind of health thingy, a lot of cancer. So crazy, a lot of cancers. Yeah, that's our fault. That is America's fault. There's nothing I can say other than we suck. America sucks right now. We really do. Someone here has a quest for me. It's more than Trump. Yeah, we can blame Trump. That's easy. It's more than Trump. Fundamentally, we're broken as American people. Fundamentally. We're gonna get a new Trump every other year. It's like that. It's a repeated cycle. 4 years of, 4 years of someone that we don't like. So we vote for someone we don't, opposite. And then we're gonna complain about that person in 4 years. And then we're gonna go back and pick someone we, that's not them. And then we're gonna hate them. Ultimately, if our politicians only care about money and power, we're always gonna suffer here. There's no saying that. Politicians should not get large amounts of money. The original way America did it was, if you want to serve your government, it is a secondary job. It's not your primary job. You have a job and then you serve as like a member of society for your government. Now it's become like a freaking the world. Other places in the world, you guys have lords and dukes and like princes and kings, right? We have senators. We have senators, which are the lord and dukes. We're not a democracy, we're a monarchy now. Literally, those senators you see here, they're not here to serve the people. They're like lord and dukes. And the president is the king of America. Our president is the king of America. Wait, what? Are you the guy I need to talk to? No, who the hell? Oh, magic. Who are you? We no longer serve our own people. But then again, we have gotten so big that it's really hard to serve our own people. A lot of people are saying like, they can't die until Trump dies. They're like, I feel like I lost. I'm like, dude. I try to go with the more Buddhist approach. Even if someone is evil like that, for me to hate on person like that, it just it's to me it's this analogy. For me to hate on someone constantly when they're not in my immediate circle and I can't do anything, that's like me drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. So instead, I'm just gonna do what I can for the people around me, live kind, respectful, and make sure my family and those friends I consider family are taken care of. Because I can't control what Trump does, obviously. I can't control what people who like Trump does. I can't even control what the idiot Democrats are doing either. So like, the thing I can do is, at least I don't want to give anyone stress or like anguish. Just live respectfully, peacefully, and try not to, oh, there you are. Try not to hurt my mental health by hating on others. Hating people just means you're killing yourself. You hating someone is not gonna make them die any faster. Anyone hating on anyone, you're just drinking poison hoping the other guy dies. You're literally twisting your physiology inside. Your brain is a powerful tool. All that hatred, energy, and chakra and all that, what do you want to call it? Chi, chakra, magic, mana, whatever. I do believe there is an energy in us, right? When you have nothing but negative energy in you, it does twist your like physiology inside. You get sicker, your immune system drops. So instead, just try to have a peaceful life. Like, I was telling that to my employees in the QA. They were going crazy about the physical disc. I'm like, are you gonna die tomorrow because they cancel physical disc? No. When was the last time you bought a physical disc? PS3. Okay, so tomorrow you're gonna come to work. Today, if there was no physical disc, are you gonna come to work tomorrow? Yes. Do you still need to pay for your wife's, the home and your kid? Yes. Then why are you being mad? All you're doing is you're making your teammates like, oh god, this guy's like complaining again, and you just made lunch really awkward. Like all you do is just make, you know, brought negative energy. You being angry is not gonna make Sony change anything.
任せてくれないか？
If you want to make a difference, then sure, go about it and, like, you know, join a revolution or something. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be like 20 people. Not online. Online, I don't even believe that number online. The gaming industry actually has data. We have tools that gets you the numbers, the real numbers. And then someone on Twitter will be like, someone on Twitter will be like, oh, that's false. You're lying. It's like, okay, where did you get your source? Trust me, bro. Yeah, 'cause I had to make an example of that guy. Cause I'm a, like, in my company, I'm like managerial level, so like people complain. They're like, hey, they're like making a big fuss in the lunch like conference area. I'm like, what's going on? They're like shouting about physical, and then I guess someone like a younger kid was talking like, you old people are ridiculous about physical, and the guy got really emotional about it, and he was like raising his voice, so people complain. I actually had to go in like, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, really? You're gonna complain about physical disc at work? I mean, guaranteed we are a gaming company and it's somewhere you want to talk about, but talk about it with your friends, not at lunch among colleagues that don't want to hear it, you know? So I had to tell him, hey, look, it's fine, you have good opinion, you know, I trust me when I tell you, I agree with you, but like, don't bring that to work and make like other people like awkward. Like, go join like a community forum or something, and then vent there. Humans need to vent, I noticed. They don't really care for solutions. All those people venting online, they're just venting. You know how I know? Because the week they announced like the Sony going digital, right? Sony going digital. When they announced that, oh my god, social media had an uproar, right? Guess what? A few days later, Sony releases, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. Kind of like remastered or like upscaled for the PlayStation 5 digitally. It broke the Sony online store of how many downloads there were. It got so much sales and download that even the boycotting people were like, oh, we lost, fam. Even the people upset about the physical disc admit it. Okay, we suck. People, it's gonna go digital because the fact that Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, I think it was 1 and 2, the old game just being uploaded onto the PlayStation 5 online store broke sales number and broke down their website because so many people were downloading. It shows you right there. Physical is just it's like 10%, like not even. And they were upset. The people they were like complaining. They're like, this is your fault. Like, you gamers are the reason why physicals are dying. Yeah, it's true. It really is. Time moves on, yo. Life goes on, and the gaming industries, they don't die when we die. The gaming industries are gonna be here long after we die. So they think about the future, and the kids, they don't care about physical. This is true, but Steam too. Steam is doing the same thing. Epic, you should talk to Epic. Epic Games have been trying to sue Steam for monopolizing online games on store. Epic is still fighting Steam about that. And if you talk to a lot of indie devs and a lot of Asian devs, the reason why we don't go to Steam, the reason why you see a lot of like gacha games and mobile games from Asia have their own PC client is because Steam has some really messed up terms, man. Like the portion they take from your sales is nuts. And the algorithm really only helps you if you're a good, like a big popular game. That's why a lot of the Korean game companies, they make their own PC client. They don't go Steam. And with the recent Steam's like censorship, it's even worse. Nowadays, if you want to release a Steam game, you definitely have to censor your game. You know that, right? Steam, you have to censor. So there is a monopoly of it. So why is everyone yelling at Sony now? Steam's been doing that for years. And Steam censors too. Unless you, if you want to put it on Steam. I mean, Sony does too, but they all do it. So why are y'all complaining about Sony now and not Steam? Wait, where am I going? Someone in the Age of Magic. Manor. Mouse house, no wonder. And I also find it funny. Didn't you guys give Nintendo crap for making the game key? Now Nintendo's okay? Like, what? I remember you guys gave Nintendo crap. That too. They gave Nintendo crap for game key. Now they like the game key. They want a game key now because they want the physical box. You guys might not remember back in the day when they got rid of the instruction manual. If we had Twitter then, I guarantee you we would have the same uproar. When the physical games slowly started getting rid of those thick instruction manuals to save money, because those cost money. You think those are free? People with no business sense at all making complaints online that can actually alter like marketing. That's the problem with humans right now. People with no knowledge on the topic making loud sounds online actually can influence the sale. We've got into a terrible loop here, people. Why are we in China? China's doing amazing things in this one sense, okay? China passed a law where you're not allowed to talk about topics online as an influencer unless you have adequate knowledge or a degree on it. So they cannot have idiots spew like non-facts to say it's facts and they to influence other idiots. So China's smart about that. They're like, okay, we gotta stop the idiots from influencing idiots. Because there's a lot of idiots in the world. I'm sorry, it's true. There's more idiots than educated people. And it's not their fault. It's just the way the world is run. But unfortunately, with the way internet works and the way that we're connected, those idiots have a voice. Like nowadays, like, it's so scary for a game dev. We actually had to have a meeting. Our company made a footstool. We're not going to use AI at all. At all. Because if you say AI in your game development right now, they will crucify you online. So we made a decision. We're not going to use AI, etc., whatnot, which I'm okay with. I don't think we need AI, especially in game development. I don't mind using AI. Dude, I'm half Korean, half Japanese. Like I said, hatred. Why are you hating? I'm half Japanese, half Korean. I should hate China, but guess what? When China does something smart, I applaud them. Like this is the thing I'm talking about. Because you're Filipino and Southeast Asian, you hate on China for like just hate, just for no hate. Unless there's a Chinese man physically ruining your life right now, like physically. When you go to work, there's a Chinese man giving you shit at work. I honestly don't see why you would have any Chinese hate. If anything, everyone has America hate. But guess what? When those people all over the world came to America for World Cup, what did they discover? The common American is not like the douchebag Americans that you see online. People think everyone you see on Twitter is like the general. It's not. Twitter is an echo chamber of the worst degenerates the world has to offer. I know I have to do marketing on Twitter. That's one of my main jobs and I freaking hate it. It's the most, like, to me Twitter is the warp. It is a cesspool of the most negative human emotions conjured up possible. Like even nice things you say on Twitter can be twisted by just bots and people that want engagement. Because of Elon Musk and the engagement and people making money off engagement, people will say the dumbest thing. They will say something they don't even believe in because they need lunch money. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this is stupid. That's why religion and all that stuff, we gotta get it out of there, man. That's why, to me, like, no hate. Get that out of here. There's no reason to go talk about like, oh, I'm here to hate on Trump. I'm here to hate on opposite Trump. Like, look, I'm not gonna tell you what your belief is wrong or not. You know, that's your prerogative. But no need to hate on anyone. We're here to play games. Yep. And then all you people on the stream, especially during those big old controversies, they just come in like, "What's your take on this?" It's like, what? It's like, "What's your take on the Iran war?" I'm like, I really don't care. Like, I mean, other than the gas prices and the, like, obviously the way of life being harder, like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, we gotta do this and this." I'm not a professional. I am not a professional. You guys should not listen to me on any type of politics. That's why I don't give advice on politics and stuff like that. Like, look, my only advice to everyone is try to live your life peacefully. Trust me, you'll have a better time just letting things go. Let it go. Let it be. There you go. Let it be. Let it go, and then just find peace like that. Most people suck. Most people suck. That's why you should cherish yourself more. It's not selfish. It really isn't. You gotta start cherishing yourself more, people. Think about your well-being. Think about your mental health. If something is causing you anguish or pain, stop it. You gotta stop it. You know, if something is causing you pain and anguish, stop. Stop what you're doing and then go find some joy in life, because it's your life. No one can live it for you. And guarantee you, you don't have unlimited continues, y'all. You gotta spend every moment enjoying what you can. So, like, genres of video games, things you say I'll never do, try it. You never know. You might like it. You might discover something that you never knew that you would enjoy. Watch cartoons, watch animes, play any type of games. Obviously, don't do anything evil. Like, there's a limitation to that. If you like to cause people pain and anguish, I think you're not a good person. Okay? I don't care what you do. If you enjoy causing pain to others as like a troll, then no, I don't think you're a good person. There's something fundamentally wrong with you. If you enjoy enjoy being trolls, there are literally people on social media that their job is to troll people, and I'm like, why? Like, you're just making to me, trolls, you're just making people, you're making less people come to your funeral when you die. That's such a sad thing to me. To me, that's such a sad thing if no one shows up to my funeral. So that's why I do my best to make sure everyone I meet physically, I give them the best opportunity and respect, unless you're a douche, obviously. Yay! But you know, I want people to mourn my death. You know, I want people to miss me when I'm gone. I don't want to be that guy like, oh my god, we're so glad, like, cause I see my dad and I see everyone talk about my dad. Like, they're always like, oh, I can't wait for this guy to pass away. He's so annoying. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy like everyone's like so glad he's gone. So I try to be like, hey, look, y'all. There's no need to hate. Why are you hating on people who play Candy Crush? No need. Let's get the hate out of here and just play some video games, y'all. Sadly enough, video games these days are getting me angry. Jesus. Simplistic games, nostalgia games are okay, but oh my god, these new games, so anger-inducing. I'm telling you, Carter is Elliot's ancestor. Look at him. You know who the bullies of the bullies are? Their parents. Every single bully I've met, their parents usually. The bully of bullies are their parents. It really is. That's why if you have kids, please treat your kid with some respect, man. They're your child. Don't hit them. I mean, I'm not one to say, you know, if you hit your kid, you're a bad parent. No, I'm not. I got beat up. But like, you know, recently it's been trending. Some guy like deleted one of his kids like Minecraft save who worked on it for 5 years. Like, how can you do that as a parent? Even if you think your kid's wasting his time, Come on, man. Your kid's gonna hate you for life now. Oh, which, by the way, my dad sold my Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and half of my PlayStation collection while I was shipped off to military school. So yes, I hate my dad. And we talked about this entire episode of me hating my dad, right? One of the reasons why I hate my dad. So like, even if let's say I was doing something my dad didn't like, don't do stuff like that. All you create is your son undying hatred for you. So if when I get a kid, I'll never do that. I'm kind of old now, so I don't think I'll get a kid. I have cats, so I technically have kids, but like I would never do that. Even if my son did something super heinous, I will never delete his saving or anything he worked real hard on. Obviously, if it's really bad, I have to, like, if he was like collecting guns to kill people, obviously I'm gonna, stop him. But like video games and stuff, no. Oh, my dad broke my first PlayStation. He threw my PlayStation on the wall, so I had to buy a second one. So I know bullies of bullies are usually their parents. They usually are. Their parents bully them at home, so they go to school and they bully other people. I know, because I made friends with a bully. And guess what? William. Oh man, I think you're Filipino, right? So you know Asian parent. Oh, you're Filipino, and you said your mom's controlling. So I know one thing Asian parents do, especially Filipino parents, they compare you. One of my best childhood friends growing up was a Filipino dude, him and his sister. Their parents would compare him and his sister so much, and the cousins. I mean, me too. But my dad was so messed up that he stopped comparing me because he said I was disgraced so early. So I didn't get the comparison, but I saw my friends do, and holy crap. Like, they are cold. Like, they make like siblings compete with each other. It's so crazy. My friend can't sing, but he comes from a Filipino family, so like they love singing. Okay, so he has a little sister. Like my friend is older than me by 2 years, but the sister's my age. That's how I met him. So like every time they do a family get together, they would make the kids sing for like the family. So like the sister who's my age, she's good. She's my friend too. She could sing really well. She's actually really good. I hope she pursues some kind of singing career. I haven't talked to them since middle school, so. But my friend can't sing. But they would obviously tell their kids to go up and sing and stuff like that, and then afterwards they would make fun of him, like, oh my god, you're so terrible, your sister's so good, you're so bad at singing. And I can tell he's hurt for it. Even though he's like laughing it off, I can tell it hurt. Like, it's embarrassing, people telling you can't sing and they make you sing. Like growing up, I saw parents do that stuff. I'm like, I'll never make my kids do this. I can't. I might spank my kids depending on what they do. If they punch their mom, I'm gonna spank my kid. Like stuff like that. But like, I'll never delete their hard work. I'll never delete a kid's hard work. Especially my kids. Never. If anything, I'll talk to them about it. I'll be like, son, you gotta stop hanging out with these bad people. It's sad? That reminds me of my godson. Oh, my godson. He ran away from home recently. It's okay. I'm like keeping an eye on him, so he's fine. But like, greatest son for 20 something years. Not my son, obviously. A different godson, not the godson that plays video games. This is a different godson. This one's a athlete actually. One girlfriend. All it took was his first girlfriend too. Not even one girl. It was his first girlfriend. Got in a big old fight with his mom. Got kicked out. Well, he didn't get kicked out. He left. Okay, he left for the woman. First girlfriend, by the way, at 20, and he's going to college. And now I don't know. I'm keeping up with him, but he said he's doing fine. But now he has running 2 jobs and school. I feel so bad for him. 20 years of greatness to his mother. One girlfriend ruined it all. Obviously, I don't know the story.
二人のことを
From what my godson says, my friend was being unreasonable. But at the same time, like, how do you ditch your family for your first girlfriend?
いいえ行けなくなったの
We were all young once. We all thought our first girlfriend was the love of my
も
life.
しかしたらその猫は
We thought that first girlfriend or our first boyfriend was gonna be our we're gonna marry them and whatnot.
たのかな
He abandoned his family for it. I told him, well, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing is wrong or not, but you know, think about it.
僕もご両親に挨拶
At least know you have
一緒にお墓参
like
りに行かないか
you know what's so nice about this generation? Kids have other parents that will
遅くなっ
protect
ちゃ
you.
ったけど
Our generation really didn't, you know? We really, especially Asians, if our parents were crazy, we really didn't have anywhere to go.
魔王の体
And obviously, Asians, we're taught like police are scary, don't trust police, you know, stuff like that. When we're growing up, now it's different. But during the 80s and 90s, we're taught, you know, police, you know, they usually don't help Asians because we can't speak their language. Especially my parents, because my mom can't speak English, so she would always tell me, you know, don't get the cops involved because she can't speak to them, so she doesn't know like what it needs to be done.
長い間
But like,
私たち
nowadays you have actual other parents, good adults, good Samaritans that would actually like help kids out, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Back in the day, a lot of kids, they didn't have a lot of assistance like now, and they had to deal with crazy parents. Oh no! I know, right? I feel like the parents are bored too. I mean, like, I didn't do anything wrong if you think about it. Like, my brother was out there doing some crazy stuff, okay? My legitimate brother was out there doing crazy illegal stuff, like getting caught with police, almost going to jail. But no, let's ship off the middle child that just stays in his room and plays video games. I got sent to a military school because they didn't want me to turn out like my brother. All I did was just play video games in my room. Granted, I got like a 3.0 average. I wasn't really like doing great in school, but I got B's. I never got anything lower than a B. I just never got A's until college. College is the first time I got like 4.0s, and then my dad straight up said the first 4.0 I ever got it, which is in American, like back in the day, it's like straight A's. Now, from what I hear, kids can get a 5.0. Like, what the fuck is a 5? Oh, sorry. I apologize for my language there, but it really shocked me. But kids are telling me they can get a 5.0 in school in America. I don't know how international educational point system works. I'm pretty sure international education system is way better than America. I'm 100% sure. I'm just talking about the grading system. So in America, A is 4 points, B is 3 points, and C is 2 points. I think D is 1 point, and F is no points. So like they kind of average out your grade, and kind of like your average GPA is how they gauge how smart you are in America back then, right? But like 4.0 was pretty much the highest you can get, but now there's a 5.0. Like what? Yes. Money changes people. It really does. It really does. I got the opposite. We were rich and then we lost everything. My life, I was living in a very nice area in Southern California called Palos Verdes. It's where the rich people live, pretty much. And I don't think I was an asshole about it. If anything, I spent most of my money giving my friends my money. And now I realize during my youth, I got used a lot. I had a lot of friends who I thought they were my friends, but they were just using me for my money to supply them for whatever they wanted to do at the time. Oh, those are the worst type of people. My goodness. How do I go up there? Yeah. But yes, back to the American education system. Like 5.0? That's crazy. How the hell do you even get a 5.0? Oh, what the hell happened?
ねえマオ、ご両親はどんな方だったんだい？
そうね。
It does. We were rich and we lost everything. Got so poor that like every member of my family had to work. My mom was like dying, working 2 jobs, and my dad sit there depressed. He sat there, refused to work because he says he used to own a massive company. We were like millionaire at that point. So he's like, I used to own $1 million company. I'm not gonna go and do like taxi and stuff like that. He's like, I'm gonna make my own next company. Didn't do shit for the last like 15 years. Made me, my brother, my mom, my sister didn't get to work because my dad said no, she needs to have a good childhood. So we all work 2 jobs, paying for our home. What's it called? Basically our house. I had to live. I didn't even have a room. I slept in the hallway. I slept in the hallway of the apartment because my brother couldn't stand me snoring. Okay, so it's even worse than that. So my brother and I had to share a room in an apartment because obviously we're the freaking ones that go to work in the morning, and my brother hated that I snored, so he would kick my ass every time I snored. Like he would literally get up and start punching me and kicking me. So I moved to the closet. So we had a like a walk-in closet. So I actually moved into that freaking closet, man. I was living in a closet for a little bit, but it got too hot in the summer. In the summer, I was dying. So then finally, my mother's mother, my grandma, but from my mother's side, she for some reason or not, she had to move in with us, and my dad couldn't refuse anymore because he's a bum. So we had another member in the family. So then I got kicked out of the closet because my brother moved into the closet because my grandma, we gave the room to my grandma, and you know, obviously we don't want to sleep next to the grandma, so he gave the entire room to her. He moved to the closet, and I got kicked out to the hallway of the apartment. I had to set up a freaking sleeping bag in the hallway of the apartment, and that was the hallway with the only bathroom that my sister's room had. She had the master bedroom. My sister, she had the one built-in bathroom. The other bathroom in the apartment, in that small ass apartment, was in the hallway. So at night, when my grandma needs to use the restroom, she would stab me with her walking cane, and I had to live like that for a long time of my life. I went from like living from like super rich to giving all my friends money because they just asked me, to like working 2 freaking jobs, barely managing school so I can have lunch money to buy cigarettes. Oh man, when I think about it, my youth sucked. Anyways, have fun, go have breakfast. We're about to end our stream, so no worries. Hope you join us for our next time episode, which is 15. We're trying to accept all the stories right now. See the side quests. See. So I'm just gonna finish up these side quests because I think I accepted them all. Oh yeah, we got them all. Hey.
もういいの？じゃあ行こう。
No, perfect. Huh? It's supposed to go here, no? Oh, other side, okay. I just want to finish this quest and then I'll call it. I don't think I can do the other ones. We'll definitely do the sub quest off stream so that way we don't need to worry about that. And then next episode we'll just go straight into story. Oh my god, we opened up a whole nother era, so we have to explore the entire era. Oh my god. Okay, this game is a lot longer than I thought. Okay, but they did do the easy way out by creating the same layout. But it's okay. Well, you know, it's not like Zelda not did it. It's not like Castlevania not does it, right? It's okay. The fact that it remains is how much fun I can get from it. That's why games should just be about fun. This bow and arrow is insane. No, give me this. Oh yeah, you know what? I found out you could hurt them. I had no idea you could hurt them with that dive. I found that out the other day. Not other day, but like. Oh, what's this tree?
近づいてみると一段と香ってくるね。
懐かしい香り。母様も父様も家にこの木の枝を置いていたっけ。どうしたの？
この香りで思い出したんだ。君と出会った頃のこと。出会ったばかりの時、僕が白口の枝を持ち帰ったことがあったんだけど、君は昔のことを思い出すからやめてほしいって言ったのを覚えてる？
そんなこともあったね。
今思うとあれはこの香りがご両親のことを思い出させるからだったんだね。
うん。あの時の私は二人を失った気持ちのままで誰かと深く関わることを避けていた。だから最初はあなたを助けるべきじゃなかったと思うこともあったの。でもあなたを失いそうになった時に私は自分の本当の気持ちに気づいた。
Yeah, Carter is Elliot. Come on.
私はあなたと一緒に
Them standing next to each other, just put a hat on Carter and Elliot.
もちろんエリオットも後押しもあってね。
これは大したことはしてないさ。
今は心から
Wait a minute, that means
知り合えてよかったと思って
that's your great 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 grandma, no? Or mother? Not mother. The age is too different, so.
いいえ、
That's your great great great
私たち家
grandparents.
族をつなぐ思い出になってくれる。
さてと、そろそろご両親に会いに行こう。この白口の枝
I didn't think about that, huh? That's your grandparents right there, Elliot, or great 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 grandparents.
マオにとって白口の香りは
How do you get in here?
よーし出発。
You're half cat. Elliot, no wonder Elliot likes cats. He's a cat. Oh my god, Elliot's a cat. I didn't realize this. Elliot's a nekomata. Why do you think we're finding cats? Why do you think there's a mural of an adventuring cat? Elliot is a cat. No, there's literally a mural, y'all. I found it off stream. There's like an adventuring cat that fights against some kind of like I don't know, some kind of evil. And I'm pretty sure, knowing Team Asano, they're gonna incorporate that in the story somehow. And then we're befriending cats. Like literally, the gimmick in this game is befriending cats. All the cats seem to like Elliot. Now that Mao has a child, her lover looks like Elliot. Elliot is the cat warrior that will bring forth peace. There's a name for it, the Catmeister or something like that. You are the king of cats, Elliot. Oh, welcome back. I thought you were gonna leave for breakfast completely. Actually, we're about to finish up. I think this is the end to the quest, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. We already have past the hour and 40. Yep.
Kasa-sama, 父様、遅くなってごめんね。
マオ、少し思ったんだけど、猫が家の周りに来ていたのは君をここに呼びたかったからなのかもしれないね。
に来るのが辛くてほったらかしにしてごめんね。あれからいろいろあってこの人と一緒になったの。もう少しで私もお母さんになるんだ。母様、私が生まれる時こんな気持ちだったんだね。父様、ちゃんと私を大切にしてくれる人に出会えたよ。だからもう一人ぼっちじゃないよ。
ご挨拶が遅くなりました。カーターです。僕が必ずマオを、そして新しい家族を守ると誓います。マオに出会えて僕は本当に幸せです。
カーター、私もすごく幸せだよ。
もういいのか？
うん。見守ってくれてありがとう。
帰りも送っていくよ。何から何まですみません。いや、俺が遅らせてほしいんだ。マオには元気でいてもらわないと。
That's why you guys are lucky. That's why streaming is actually such a good thing. You guys can talk to the streamer live. For example, like you're not into this genre, so if I was just uploading this, you probably don't care and not come. But streaming is so amazing that you can just come and talk to your streamer and blab about things other than the actual game. I do want to try to keep it on topic, but yeah, sometimes I can go off tangent, especially on topics about gaming topics and whatnot. But what's it called? That's the beauty of streaming. I see the live streams. You can talk about different topics depending on what the users and the followers and viewers say. On YouTube, it's you have no choice, baby. Whatever I'm playing, you can only talk about that because it's not live. Anyways, Digimon. I watched the first season on anime. I've never played any of the games. I do want to try their new one that looks really good. I think Odetta Sweat told me I should try it. It looks amazing, but there's so many games to play, so if I do try it, it's gonna be on my backlog. Anyways, thank you so much everyone for hanging out with me on this session of Games by Moonlight of Oboro Gaming presents a first playthrough series, and this is The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, and my playthrough episode 14. Hope you guys come back episode 15. We'll continue on. I will try to get the subquests done. Yeah, I'll try to get all the subquests done because these are subquests. They're not important. So that way we can go straight into the story next time we start. So have a good rest of the day and have a nice... see you guys next time. Bye-bye, y'all.